Hello students, good morning. Once again I welcome you in class 6 English, right? We all know that this is the second unit. The name of the unit is Childhood's Adventures. Now I will start the chapter. Before I will tell you one story. Now it is the story of a boy who used his presence of mind, intellectuality and courage, right? He used in his characteristics, or these are the elements he used in this story. Now what happened? This is the story about a 12 years old boy whose name is Bhim Yadav, and who was living in Mangalpur, that is in Bihar. What happened exactly? One day he went to the fruit orchards, and between his path there was one railway track passes, and he saw on the track that there is a one stone fall on the track, and that's why the track is broken down. The track had broken down, and that's why he became very confused, and suddenly he listened a whistling of the train, and he realized that the train passed from this track, and that's why he used his presence of mind. He knows that how can I stop the train, and suddenly he saw that he weared a red color t-shirt, and he removed from his body, and he ran against oncoming train, right? It means he ran against the direction of the oncoming train, and he flagged holding the train, his t-shirt, and give the sign to the train driver that you should stop the train. When the driver saw him, he stopped his train, and then after the driver came out from his cabin and asked to the boy, then why did you give this sign? That time the boy said, it means the boy informed him that in this track before a few meters away there was one big rock, and the track had broken down. If you pass it from that track, might be you will get the accident, and lots of people will die. So previously the train driver did not believe him, but when he walked with him and he saw, that time he realized. Now what is the main idea of this story, right? Even the boy saved the life of the more than hundreds of the people, and the train driver and train authority also give the reward about his work or about his presence of mind. Now what is the exactly in this story? That the boy with the courage, with the presence of mind, and he shows social consciousness. He shows social consciousness, and because of that, he saved the life of more than 100 of the people. Now this is the duty that we have to show the social awareness. We have to show our presence of mind. We should become a brave, and we should become a courageous. And because of these elements, we will help to our nation. So this is the main story, and this is the main idea of the story. Now related to the same chapter, related to the same story, there is one chapter, that is a chapter 4, plan spotting. Now in this chapter we will learn the same thing. A girl, it means a child who shows his presence of mind, his intellectuality, and his courageous and social awareness towards the nation. Now before I will start the chapter, I will give you the objectives of this chapter. So first objective is what? To develop interest in observational hobby. Now whatever the things we have to observe, we should create a hobby of observation, right? Whenever we see the things, we should create the observational hobby. We did not see the things just take off the mind. We should observe the things. What is it? Why the things is here? We should observe it. Now second objective is to recognize the importance of developing social consciousness. Yes, we should be aware of our society and we should show our social awareness towards our nation, our country and our society also. This is the most important thing. As we are a human being, it is our most responsible or most important responsibility that we should give our best to our society. Third one, to note how Shai dealt with a situation in an intelligent manner to save lives. Right? I told you that because of his intellectuality, his intelligence, he saw his intelligence in this story, and that is why he saved the life of lots of people. Okay students, now I will read the chapter and explain also. So I told you that plane spotting, it means what happened in the story that I told you the before this objectives. I give one small story, that is the same things we have to learn from in this chapter also. It was 6:45 in the evening. So what was the time? The time is evening and the time was also 6:45 of the evening. The sun was going down. So second question, what was going down? So the sun was going down, and at least it is the evening time, 6:45. It means what? That it is the evening time and it is the time of the sunset. And the lights of Sydney airport were being switched on. Give the name of the place. The name of the place is Sydney. It means the story it is happening Australia and the Sydney, Australia. But the place of the Australia, that is Sydney, and here they mentioned the Sydney airport. And in that time when the evening evening is coming, so the airport's light is switched on. Sai Kent was sitting in a park next to the airport. So who was sitting in a park? So the answer is Sai Kent was sitting in the park. Where is it? Where is the park? So that is, the park is situated near the airport. Sai was 13 years old. So what was her age? Shai is the name of the girl. So what was her age? So she was 13 years old. She loved watching planes and dreamed of getting on one someday. What did she love? See the question. What did Shai love? So Shai loved watching planes. Watching planes. It means he liked to watching a planes of takeoff and landing. And also says that her dream is also that someday she will also flying the plane also. Now Shai often rode her bicycle to the road near the airport and watched planes take off and land. Now here student, there are two words. That is the question. Shai often rode her bicycle to the road. Now there are two words. One is ROAD, road, and one is RODE, road. Now what is the difference? Now you have to tell me the difference. Both are, the pronunciation is same, but the spelling is different. Now this road, it means what? Pathway, right? From where we have to walk, our vehicle also passes from that pathway. And this road, it is a past form of ride. Past form of ride. So here, Sai often rode her bicycle on the road which is situated near the airport. And why did she ride her bicycle near to the airport road? Because she watched the planes, right? That is take off and land. She sometimes carried a camera with her and took pictures. So what did Shai carry with her? So Shai carried with her a camera. Why? Because she took the pictures of the planes. She knew all the planes and airlines and all the flight. So what did Sai know? So Sai knew all about planes, all the airlines and the flight. It means her interest into the planes. It means her desire that she would become a pilot, or she will work right into airport authority. Now I will watch another plane take off and then leave, Sai told herself. So what did Sai tell herself? So she told herself that I will watch another plane. It means she was sitting near that area lots of time, more than 2 or 3 hours, and then he says that finally says that it is a 6 evening time. So she says that when the next flight will take off, then after I will go at my home. So she told herself that I will watch another plane take off and then I will leave. And this is her motto. Then she wants to see a last plane. A plane was coming down the runway. Now runway means what? That we all know that the airport path, right? Runway means airport, a strip of the hard ground along which aeroplanes take off and land. It is the hard part of the airport. It is a plain strip and clean. In the runway we cannot see a small stone on the path. It was the flight to Bangkok, right? So where was the flight going? So the flight was going to Bangkok. The plane took off with a roar. You see that? How did the plane take off? The plane took off with a roar. Suddenly, Sai saw something fell from the plane, and suddenly he observed that something that was falling down from the plane. It landed near some trees and bushes. So what did Sai see? So Sai saw something fall from the plane. Where did it land? So it landed near some tree and bushes. What's that? She cried. Is that a part of the plane? She said, what's that? Is it a part of the plane? Sai ran to the spot, but she had to stop when she come to the high fence. So why had Sai to stop? Because there was a high fence. Now fence means what? A wire net, right? Thorny wire net. We all know that is and farms there is one pillars and they have to tie one nets, wires, and that is a thorny wires. So there was a one high fence. That's why she had to stop. There was a signboard on which said airport keep out. So what was the instruction on the signboard? So on the signboard there was one instruction. The instruction is airport keep out. So student, I have to stop first part of this chapter here. I hope you have to understand the chapter this part thoroughly, and you should watch the video carefully so you will get idea of the story. Thank you.